hello, welcome back to another vlog. I hope everything is so well in your life. But for me, after coming home from one of the dreamiest vacations I've been on in a while, I've been hit with one of the biggest quarter life crises I've ever had up to this point, and I really need to regroup, like right now. So let me paint the picture for you, because how does the dreamiest vacation I've ever been on make me want to reconsider absolutely everything I've done in my life up to this point? And it's honestly very simple. Let me paint the picture for you. We flew into Lyon, France, and took a 1-hour bus ride to a beautiful, beautiful city called Annecy. And the way Annecy came on our radar is simply that it has a perfect combination of blue zones, so think beautiful lake, with green zones, which are these beautiful, beautiful mountains in the back. And honestly, I just wanted to sit there and take it in and just disappear for a week from my life. And there was no better place to do it except there. We also went to Aix-les-Bains, which is about half an hour train from Annecy, but again, same idea. Blue and green zones combined. Another way to describe it is how my boyfriend says it. It felt like the place from the Hogwarts video game, where that lake in front of Hogwarts sees the backdrop. It was everything I thought it was going to be, both those cities. Old charming houses, cobblestone roads, a relaxed atmosphere, not that many tourists, happy locals, and nature at the forefront of every single architectural design of that city. Nothing felt corporate, nothing felt capitalist, nothing felt American, you know? And that was lovely. Nature was not disrespected in any way, shape, or form. And do not get me started on the food. Don't get me started. It is so easy to notice how much pride French people take in their cheeses, in their breads, in their croissants, the endless amount of croissants. I mean, look at those layers. Look at the layers. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. And I definitely might have eaten a good couple loaves of bread in a day. I have no regrets. Whatever cooking they were doing there in France was an art form, and I respected it as such. So this was the itinerary. There was no itinerary. All we did was eat, walk around to take in the scenery, or maybe take another mode of transportation. Paddle boating, biking. But that's it. And repeat. And when you have such a simple plan, it's really easy for the small details of a city to come to the surface. You start looking at all these things where, yeah, sure, we can build a simple gray lamppost, but why do that when you can add copper or bronze spirals to the lamppost? Why make things minimalist in art when you can make it maximalist? Why not enhance every little thing in a city if you so want to? And that's what Annecy was. And then you think about how our creation doesn't have to be destruction. It can be something that makes us feel good about the world. Gosh, I sound so cringy, but that's exactly how I felt. Do you feel that? I don't know. I'm sure you've heard the saying of how you can try to escape yourself by going to new countries and traveling, but at the end of the day, it's just yourself that you're bringing to all these new countries. You can't run away from yourself. I don't think it's that simple, because I don't know who that Andra was in Annecy. She was no longer battling her perfectionism with creating and feeling worried that whatever attempt at art will just be lackluster. She had no inability to stay in the moment. I just stopped thinking. Is that bad? I just stopped thinking. There was no place to be. There was no reason for me to look at my watch. There was no work to be thinking about. There was no place I have to be. Everything was based off of feelings. And so we were simply existing. And then when I stepped foot back in this apartment, I got hit with the strongest post-vacation blues I felt in a while. A feeling like Annecy was just a dream. A vague remembrance of something that my life could have been. But what is stopping me from living like that right now? And when I couldn't think of a single answer to that, I knew I had to regroup.
I have to regroup.
Because sure, Dublin is no Annecy. I will not say that. But Dublin's got its charm. It's got its quirks. And I haven't been respecting it the way I've been respecting all of these places I'm going on vacation. I have adopted a very bad mindset here, and I've let it dictate everything I feel about this beautiful city I live in. So we're going to go give Dublin some love. I'm going to go treat Dublin like I'd treat a vacation spot. And I'm going to try to make that feeling I had in Annecy a more permanent feeling in my reality, because I can't keep living like this. So let's get going. So here's my going out outfit. It is obviously very comfy, but also very cute. The makeup is done. So let's head out. So waiting for the Lewis now. The itinerary goes as follows, and it is entirely flexible. Is first St. Stephen's Green. We're going to set up a picnic, sketch whatever we see there. There's so many birds and waters. It's quite beauty. And next, I know I'm going to be hangry, so let's avoid that by going to one of my favorite cafes. It's called Tang. Then grab a coffee, get some food. Then the National Gallery of Ireland has this like green right in front of it where you can set up station to sketch around it. It's really pretty. It's a pretty good day if you ask me. So I'm gonna hope that that's open and see whether we can do that, and then maybe we'd even go into the National Gallery. I haven't been there in a while, and just soak up all the inspiration and the beauty. So I've situated myself right here. Mr. Pigeon. I'm being quite a perfectionist right now, so I'm gonna put a 5-minute timer on myself, and that's all I get to draw, so I don't even have time to overthink it. So I would call that a successful St. Stephen's outing. I forgot tourists exist though, and I don't know why I thought it was gonna be quiet. We are actually now passing the National Gallery, but we will come to her later. And instead, we're gonna go now to get some food. We are gonna go to Tang. It's a new location, and it's pretty big, so I think it has a bathroom because I really gotta pee, and I'm getting hangry. So let's resolve that. I could not find it. And it's because I'm not in the right spot. It's a lot bigger than I thought. So I went into the actual museum, so the gallery aspect. Don't have to go in through there. It's like, gotta go all the way around to the other side. So let's see if I have better luck now. actually being in the right place. Oh man. I am still not at the right entrance, but they said I can at least go through this building to the lawn, so let's find it. It was not the move to wear a white shirt.